Hey guys, this is your girl Miss J back again in the live. I have connection, guys. Isn't that something? I've been trying for so many days to get a connection so I can come in and chat with you guys a little bit. And I see that I have a connection. That is so beautiful to have a connection. I don't know how long it's going to last. So come on in, guys. Come on in and chat with your girl for a little bit. I do appreciate it when you guys come in and chat a little bit. So, isn't that something? I have a connection. Normally, I don't. I don't know what's going on. I don't have a connection, but I do have a connection today. So, welcome everyone for coming in to the live. But I do have a connection today. So, that is such a blessing. I have a connection today. I have made it home from work and just sitting here. And I said, well, at least let me try to see if I can get a connection. Come on and chat with you guys a little bit. I'm waiting on you guys to see who come in. It was a beautiful day outside for the little short time that I was out there because I go in to my vehicle and back home. So I didn't have to stop anywhere today. I've been coming directly home. No time spent outside, guys. Be safe. This is what we want. We want everyone to be safe. So I can see everyone that I normally see on a lot of the live streams. When I see you, I know that you guys are okay. And I hope that your loved ones are doing okay as well. So I'm glad to see that you guys are here. I'm going to stay on for a little while and see what's going on with you. We finally have some days outside that doesn't still feel like winter here in the city. A couple of weeks ago, we had snow on the ground twice, but this is what the Lord gives us. We can't do nothing but accept what He gives us. And He has given us quite a bit of His kindness and just being able to be here to see it. So we should be thankful for what He has given us. Since I got a connection, I'm gonna probably be on here for like maybe 30 minutes. If I get some of you folks to come in, I'll probably be on a little longer. I got home like maybe 20 minutes ago. I hear the birds singing outside. Such a beautiful sound when you hear them singing. Hey, Shanique, how are you? I didn't see you there. I was filling out something on my other phone. How are you, my little sister? How are you? It's been a little bit since I been on your page. How are you doing? You can't complain. Is everyone doing okay? Your family, those children, everyone's okay. The real, what's going on? How's everyone doing? Thank you for coming in to the live. I do appreciate you guys coming in. Thank you so much. Don't forget to thumbs up the live. Thank you guys for coming in. You adjusting, Shanique, with homeschool? I think a lot of people have. My daughter is going through that now with her girls, adjusting to this. And how are you doing, the real? How's your family? Everyone is doing okay? Good health? Everyone is okay? Thank you guys for coming in and visiting with me a little bit. You're enjoying it, Shanique? You know, a lot of people are. Well, actually, I was hearing it on the news where a lot of people are considering maybe homeschooling their kids when schools start back in the upcoming fall year because, people are being real cautious about sending their kids back to school now. So they're talking about the e-learning program for doing homeschool for kids. Uh, so I'm not mad about that. My family is doing okay. They're all hanging in there too. Everyone is okay. I FaceTime with my children and my grandkids and see how everyone is doing. I haven't seen my just FaceTiming. I haven't been face to face with them since March, early March when they first closed the schools. So I talk to them that way, which is okay. I don't mind at all. As long as they're healthy, they're not ill. That's the only thing that matters. And they're staying in. They haven't been out since the schools closed. So they've been in the house for actually, they've been in the house a month now. If they go into May, it will be 2 months. They're not going out at all, period. So I hope that you guys are keeping your families in. The real, you're keeping your family in if you have children that you're keeping in from school or grandkids or whoever, make sure that they're doing okay. Yeah, the same here, Shanique, here in Chicago. They've been closed till further notice, so like I say, in the fall, they were just mentioning it. The governor had mentioned it a few days ago about a lot of family are considering homeschooling their kids now instead of sending them back in the fall. We know that a lot of people have to go back to work and that don't have babysitters, and so a lot of our lives are going to change, big time. So a lot of people are going to need babysitters or those grandparents or whoever, to watch over them and make sure that they're okay. So I don't know if they're going to, start having teachers who are going to be doing the online learning with children that parents have decided to keep their kids at home now because fear is out there now. It's out there, and we're looking out for the safety of our children, which I don't mind at all. And the weather is beautiful outside today. I just got home a little while from work, and I came straight in. I don't go out and linger and just out there. I'm coming directly home, and if I need something for the store, I'll go out then. But other than that, I'm not going out at all. So I'm glad to hear that your family is doing okay, and same to you, the real. Glad to hear that if your family is doing okay. That's all what matters. That you guys' families are doing okay. Me too, Shanique. If it's something I need from the grocery store or some household product I need for the home, that's the only two places I go. I just had my doctor visit online over the phone actually last week with my doctor. We did a over the phone visit, to make sure that I'm doing okay. Cause I had a doctor's appointment that was due, and we did it over the phone. So yeah, they doing that here too, Shanique. They're doing that here too. My only worry, Shanique, is with the weather warming up, is to keep people safe on the inside. That virus is still out there, quite a bit here. And when the summer comes and approaches, people want to get outside. And, sometimes things that we don't see or hear can wait us out and wait for us to step outside. So if you have to go outside, just be safe and make sure you have your mask and gloves. And if you don't have that, make your mask. I mean, it's just so many things around the house that you can make a mask. And if you don't have gloves, I always said put your wintertime gloves on, if you have to go out. I have a small alcohol bottle that I carry with me. Let me show you, Shanice, and the real. If you're still there, the real. Let me show you. This is my little alcohol bottle. I take this with me everywhere I go. It was just an empty bottle I had lying around the house. I rinsed it out. I put alcohol in it, and I spray my clothes, my shoes, under the bottom of my shoes, my gloves, my hands. If I go out that door and come back in, if I'm spraying myself. So if you have something small like this lying around the house, and just clean it out if you have alcohol, and put alcohol in it, and keep this with you no matter where you go. Just keep it and always spray yourself. Doorknobs, anything that you're touching, you're coming inside, just always spray. So I carry this with me all the time, when I go out. Right, yeah, keep those babies safe, Shanique. I know you got babies. I've watched your videos before, and if you've watched any of my videos, you know how I feel about those babies. So yeah, keep those, babies safe, Shanique. And make sure you're watching and keeping their hands clean. And just like I say, just if it's just an empty spray bottle, it could be Febreze, the little small Febreze bottles or something similar to this. Wash it out and just keep alcohol in it if you have alcohol. I've been in the store and I can't even find alcohol, and I'm down to my last bottle of it. So I hope that I could find me some soon, so I could refill that bottle to keep it filled, so I could have something on hand. That's right. I mean, we have all types of things lying around the house, Shanique. I mean, that we can make masks out of. And I always I spray my mask I have masks because I work in healthcare. I spray my mask, when I come in, if I have to reuse it the next day. And then after the next day, I don't, but I spray it for any germs or anything that are on the back of that, So I try to be very cautious. We just being cautious. Yeah, school is a safe place for a lot of children. School is a safe place for children to get food to eat. We have a lot of kids that, they look forward to going to school sometimes just to get a meal. And we live in that world now. Well, we've always lived in a world like this, where we don't have enough to feed our children. Like now, you're giving out all this money. And why couldn't it have been like this before? That you take care of this world, this country, feed the children, help people, not just in a crisis. You know, it should have been done so many years ago. I mean, over 100 years. You have this big U.S. Mint that's sitting there, and take care of our country, feed our children, help the poor, help those that are in need. You're always talking about, oh, we're in debt here, we're in debt there, but you have a place like this. I don't know how it always work, but if you have something that could help someone, do it. Why just keep it, almost like you're keeping it for yourself instead of feeding this country, taking care of the poor, taking care of the homeless. There are so many people that are out on the street. There are so many children that are going to bed hungry, that look forward each and every day to get up to go to school just to get that meal. There are people that don't have a place to live. And this country shouldn't be like this, but it is. I mean, they're issuing out this little money now like it's going to make people happy. It helps a little, but it doesn't help a lot. You got these small businesses, that are worrying about how to pay their bills. Pay their bills, pay the employees, take some of the stress off these people so if they do have to stay in, they don't have to worry about bills that need to be paid. They're paid, and we just live in a country that's just so selfish with helping other. It took a crisis for you to say, okay, this country needs help. And when you did help these people, you only gave a small portion. And we're thankful for that small portion, but the next day is coming. The next month is coming. You're constantly passing bills to issue out more money and more money. Just take care of this country. Don't stop taking care of the country when this pandemic has died down or whatever. Continue to take care of this country. This shouldn't be a poor country where people, families go to bed hungry, where there's places where people don't have places to live. It shouldn't be that way. Build up this country. Start using the U.S. Mint. It prints money every day. Build this country up so people can have jobs, so they can survive in this world. Yes, they can help. Right, Shanique. They have enough money to do it. It's just sitting there. Sometimes you have to think, and God put stuff on us that we can handle. And this is a wake up call to let people know that this world could be taken away in seconds. Seconds. But once this is over with, we go back to the normal life. I don't think it ever will be a normal life again because this really put the fear into a lot of people. A lot of people. Just help this world, help this country, so we can survive. There's just, it shouldn't have to take this for you to help this country. There are so many beautiful people, Shanique, that are just going out of the way to help any and everybody. And I just send prayers and just thanks to everyone that is out there helping people to survive. And it's such a blessing. You know, every time I look up at my television and see it on the television, I am just so thankful and so happy to see so many beautiful people for what they're doing. Doctor, nurses, policemen, you know, it's just so many beautiful people that are doing so much, but they can only do so much. And for God's sakes, do not. I'm pretty sure, Shanice, you've seen it where our president had mentioned something about disinfect. Uh, People listen to what you say. And sometimes when we say things, people hang on it and they follow. And I just hope and pray that no one decided to use disinfect or bleach or anything, any household product to inhale it or even maybe try to drink it or anything like that to kill this virus. Because, you know, when, like I say, the president said this and he kind of looked over at the doctors that were sitting in the corner like he needed their okay to say, okay, yeah, we can try this. But no, he said it was sarcasm. Yeah, he made no sense at all. I know sometimes we say stuff out our mouths and we have to think about it later and say, why did I say that? And I'm hoping and praying that when he thought about it, he said, why did I say something like that? You know, it's enough. We already have this virus that's going crazy around here. We don't need to add to poison from disinfect because there are some people that might try this because of those words that were said. And I just hope and pray that no one says this because, like I say, they're going to end up in the ER. You know, that's more stuff that doctors have to deal with right now. And they don't need that. They don't. Shanice, sometimes I wonder if a lot of people use their common sense that God gave them. You're right. You know, I just, I couldn't believe that, that came out of his mouth. I laughed too when I heard him say that. I'm like, really? Are you actually saying that? You know, you- oh my goodness. Pray for this world, Shanice. Just pray for this world, my sister. You know, and just, ask God for guidance, to help us, because we're going through something right now and people want to point a finger at this country and this place and this person, and it shouldn't be that way, and if someone is doing something they shouldn't be doing, stop. Please don't. I was looking at a segment the other night about in China where they're killing um, dogs, cats, rats, bats that are dropping. They're dropping on pets and animals. They're in cages. They're killing snakes and stuff like this. I don't know what this country, if it's something that they do. I don't know where the virus come from. I mean, they're pointing from Wuhan. Um, we just don't know. There have been so many viruses that have been rapid around this country and across this world, and we shouldn't point a finger. They're counting people now. In some of the black areas, they're counting how many people have it, and the number of races different people have the virus. And we just, like I said, we just got to pray and hope that people stay in and be very cautious of their surrounding and when going out. Because like I said, I'm still seeing quite a bit of people still that are out just out. They want to get air, and there's nothing wrong with that. But that air will be there. It will be there when we are able to go out. But stay in. Protect your family. It's it's a shame that so many people have lost their lives to this virus. It is. And like I say, I pray each and every day and night, for you guys and just, praying for this world in general that, everyone gets through this. I really do. And like I say, with the summer coming and approaching fast, people are going to get outside. They're not going to stay inside. They're not. They're not going to stay inside. So yeah, I'm just sitting here for a little bit. I'm surprised I'm able to even be on live. I have been trying for a few days to go live, and the internet connection is just horrible. You pay all this money for this internet connection, and it's horrible. But I'm glad to see that you came and visited with me for a little bit, Shanice. Thank you, my little sister. I do appreciate you coming in and joining me. And I'm gonna go over and check your page out and view a couple of your videos. Like I say, it's been a little bit since I viewed you, and the changes that's been going on with YouTube in the live streams. I mean, you used to could just click on a person name and go to their channel. Now you have to have another device just to go in to another person's channel. And I don't know how to drop a link yet, so I'm trying to learn how to do that. Because once you put a link in the chat, you can go directly to that person's page. So I'm hoping that this is just a glitch with YouTube, with everything that's going on. People saying and maybe it's just a glitch. Okay, guys, this is it for now. I have to fix me something to eat. But I want to thank you, Shanice, for coming in and joining me, and the real that came in, the real Brooklyn. Thank you, my friends, for coming in and joining me. Hopefully, I'll be able to get back on a little bit later, and if I do, I hope that you guys come back and join me. I do appreciate you, and as I always say, the sun is shining, and many blessings to you and your family, and good health to all of my family, my folks, and my people. And I will be talking with you guys a little bit later on today. So have a great rest of the day, guys. See you in a little bit.